Hello, my dear friends. How are you all? I hope you all are good and fine. So, my dear friends, you are very welcome in our lecture number 6 of surface areas and volume. Okay, so today we are going to discuss a very new amazing topic. Okay, so now, my dear friends, I hope you will enjoy this lecture. So, without wasting the time, let's start. Yes, so, my dear friends, today we are going to discuss frustum of a cone. What is? Yes, frustum of a cone. So my dear friends, what is frustum? Okay. So my dear friends, frustum of cone is the part of cone when it is cut by a plane into two parts. It is cut by a plane into two parts. As you can see in the figure, we have a cone like this and we are cutting the cone from the plane. Okay, and it has two parts. Okay, so this is the upper part and this is the lower part. Okay, so the upper part of cone remains same in shape, remains same, means the upper part is same as cone. But now the below part, we are talking about this bottom part, which makes a frustum like this, which makes a frustum. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you understand this. Okay, so to get this part of the right circular cone, we have to slice it horizontally or parallel to the base. We can cut it like this, we can cut like this also, we can cut like this also, but if we cut it horizontally or parallel to this base, then this will become, yes, right circular cone. This is the part of the right circular cone. Okay, I hope you get this point. So now, my dear friends, both P's have different volumes and areas. Okay. Okay, so my dear friends, to visualize a frustum properly, consider an ice cream cone which is completely filled with ice cream. When the cone is cut in a manner, okay, in a manner like this, the section left between the base and the parallel plane is the frustum of the cone, like this. This is what? Frustum of the cone. I hope, my dear friends, you understand these things. Okay, so now let's see the surface area and volume of the frustum. Okay, so surface area of a frustum is what? So my dear friends, as you can see that this is our what? This is our frustum. This is our frustum. Okay, so in the frustum there are two circle. There are two circle. What are these? This circle 1 and this is the circle 2. Okay, I hope you get this point. Okay, my dear friends, now the height is what? The distance between the center of the circle 1 and center of the circle 2. This is what? This is the height. This is our height h. Okay, and both have different radius. Circle 1 have radius r1 and circle c2, okay, have radius r2. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. And this inclined part, this line is known as L, which is called as slant height. So these are the parameters of this frustum. Now, my dear friends, now what is CSA? Means curved surface area. In the curved surface area, we are not including the C1 and C2, means circle 1 and circle 2. We have to exclude this area. We have to just find this curved part. Okay, this is curved part. So the CSA is pi r1 plus r2 into L. Okay, pi r1 plus r2 into L. Okay, my dear friends, so this is this similar to the curved surface area of the cone, but in this we have two radius, so we are writing r1 plus r2. What is the CSA of the cone? Pi rl, but in this case the CSA is pi into r1 plus r2 into l. Okay, my dear friends. Now in this case, l is under root h square plus under root r2 minus r1 whole square. In the case of cone, the formula is under root h square plus r square. But in the case of frustum, here is under root h square plus r2 minus r1 whole square. Okay, I hope you get this point. Now we are talking about TSA. TSA is nothing but CSA plus area of two circular faces. Two circular faces. Okay, my dear friends, means the area of C1 and area of C2. Okay, yes. So what is CSA? We have CSA is pi r1 plus r2 into l plus the area of C1 is, means circle 1 is pi r1 square plus area of C2 is pi r2 square. So this will become pi r1 plus r2 into l plus pi r1 square plus r2 square. So this is what? This is TSA. I hope, my dear friends, you understand these things. Okay, so now let's come on to the volume of a frustum. What is the volume of the frustum? So my dear friends, we know that the volume of the cone is what? 1 upon 3 pi r square h. Okay, so the volume of frustum is 1 upon 3 pi into h bracket r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 r2. Okay, I hope you get this point. So this is the formula of what? This is the formula of frustum of a coin. What is? Yes, frustum of a coin. So my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. Okay, so you have to be learn and remember these formulas so that we can solve the problem easily. Okay, so now let's come on to the questions. Yes, question number 1 is a drinking glass is in the shape of a frustum of a cone of height 14 centimeter. Of height what? 14 centimeter. Okay, the diameters of its two circular ends are 4 centimeter and 2 centimeter. Find the capacity of the glass. Capacity means it is asking about the volume. Okay, where you have seen the capacity means it means we have to calculate the volume of the object. What? Yes, volume of the object. Okay, my dear friends, so now let's find. Yes, so we have a drinking glass which is in the shape of frustum. All the drinking glass is what? All these are in the shape of frustum. Okay, I hope you get this point. So now here is, we have two circular base. Okay, this is C1 and this is what? This is C2. And we have height is what? 14 centimeter. Okay, the diameter of two circular ends are what? Yes, here is 4 centimeter and here is 2 centimeter. So the radius is 2 centimeter and 1 centimeter. So we have, my dear friends, R1 is 2 centimeter and R2 is 1 centimeter. We have H is 14 centimeter. So with the help of this data, we can easily find the volume. So now, my dear friends, capacity of glass is equals to what? Volume of frustum of cone. Okay, so now we know that this is 1 upon 3 pi into h. Here is r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 r2. Okay, so now 1 upon 3 into 22 upon 7 into what is h? It is 4, and r1 square means 2 square plus 1 square plus 2 into 1. If we solve this, we get from 7 we can divide 14 by 2 times. Okay, so we have 44 upon 3, and here is 4 plus 1 plus 2. So we get, my dear friend, 44 upon 3 into 7. Okay, so this will become 308 upon 3. So this is our answer. So this will become 308 upon 3 centimeter cube. So this is what? This is the capacity of glass. Okay, I hope you get this point. So now, my dear friends, let's move on. Yes, so the next question is, the slant height of a frustum of a cone is 4 centimeter, and parameters of its, parameters means circumference of its circular ends, are 18 centimeter and 6 centimeter. Okay, and we have to find the surface area of the frustum. We have to find the surface area of the frustum. So my dear friends, we have L, which is equals to 4 centimeter. Okay, now circumference of circle 1 means C1, which is equals to, we know, 18. So the formula is 2 pi r1. Okay, formula is what? 2 pi r1. So from this we can easily find r1 is equals to 18 upon 2 pi. 18 upon 2 pi. Okay, so this will become 18 upon 2 into 22 into 7. 22 into 7. Okay, so my dear friends, if you solve this, we get, this is 9. Okay, so we have 9 into 7 is 63 upon 22. Okay, now similarly we have to find the r2. So circumference of circle C2, which is equals to what? We have 6. Okay, so this is equals to 2 pi r2. So from this we can easily find r2 is equals to 6 upon 2 into 22 into 7. Okay, so this will become 3. So we have 21 upon 22. Okay, my dear friends. So now what is the surface area of frustum? So we know that the formula of surface area is CSA of frustum is equals to pi into r1 plus r2 into L. Okay, so we have 22 upon 7 into what is r1? So if we see this, we have 63 upon 22. What is? Yeah, 63 upon 22 plus what is r2? This is 21 upon 22. What is? Yes, 21 upon 22 into L. We have L is 4 centimeter. So now if we solve this, we get 22 upon 7 into 22 is the LCM. So we get 63 plus 21. So this will become 84 into 4. So from this 22 and from this 22, this will be cancelled. So now if we divide 84 by 7, we get what? 12. So we have 12 into 4, which is equals to 48 centimeter cube. Okay, so my dear friends, CSA of frustum is equals to 48 centimeter cube. What is? Yes, 48 centimeter cube. This is our required answer. Okay, my dear friends. So now let's move on to the next question. Yes, my dear friends. So the next question is, a fez, the cap used by the Turks, is shaped like the frustum of a cone. You can see in this figure. So if its radius on the open side is 10 centimeter, means let's suppose this is the frustum. Okay, this is the radius at the open end. Okay, so radius on the open side is what? 10 centimeter, and radius at the upper base is 4 centimeter, means this radius. Okay, its length height is 15 centimeter. Length height is 15 centimeter. Find the area of material used to making it. Okay, so now my dear friends, what is the area? What is the surface area of this figure? So if you observe this, first of all we have to find its curved surface area. Okay, after finding the curved surface area, we have to add this surface area. We have to add the upper base surface area. Okay, I hope you understand this. Why we are not including this area, lower part? Because this is the open area. In this area, the material is not used. I hope you get this point. So now, my dear friends, we have R1 is equals to 10 centimeter, R2 is equals to 4 centimeter, L is equals to 15 centimeter. Okay, I hope you get this point, my dear friends. So now the area of the material is area of material to be used. Okay, area of the material to be used for making the face is equals to CSA of frustum, okay, plus area of upper circular end. Okay, my dear friend. So now this will become pi R1 plus R2 into L plus pi R what? Yes, pi R2 square. Pi R2 square. I hope you get this point, my dear friend. So now, so TSA of what? Yes, TSA of cap is equals to pi R1 plus R2 into L plus pi R2 square. Okay, so this is 22 upon 7 into R1. We have, what is R1? So R1 is 10 plus R2 is 4 plus L is what? We have L is 15 plus same 22 upon 7 into what is R2 square? R2 square means 4 square. So if we solving this, we get 22 upon 7 into, this is 14 into 15 plus 22 upon 7 into 16. Okay, so this will be cancelled by 2 times, so we get 44 into 15 plus 22 into 16 upon 7. Okay, so after solving this, we get 4972 divided by 7, and you can convert it into mixed fraction. So this will become 710 2 upon This is centimeter square. So this is what? This is the TSA of cap. I hope, my dear friends, you understand these things. So now, my dear friends, let's move on. Yes. So the next question is, a container opened from the top and made up of a metal sheet which is in the form of a frustum of a cone of height 16 centimeter with radii of its lower and upper ends as 8 centimeter and 20 centimeter respectively. Okay, find the cost of the milk which can completely fill the container. Means this is completely fill the container at the rate of 20 rupees per liter. Okay, also find the cost of metal sheet used to make the container if it costs rupees 8 per 100 centimeter square. Okay, so my dear friend, for finding the cost of milk, first of all we have to find the volume. Okay, and for finding the cost of metal sheet, we have to find the surface area of this what? Yes, of this container. Okay, I hope you get this point. Yes, so my dear friends, the diagram is look like this. Okay, yes, we have R1 is 20 centimeter and R2 is 8 centimeter. Okay, and we have H is 16 centimeter. I hope you get this point, my dear friends. Yeah, so now volume of frustum is 1 upon 3 pi h into R1 square plus R2 square plus R1 R2. We know that. So 1 upon 3 into 3.14 into, this is the value of pi. Okay, we can also use this. And we have h is 16 into. Now R1 is 20 square plus 8 square plus 20 into 8 bracket close. Now my dear friends, 1 upon 3 into 3.14 into 16 into 400 plus 64 plus 160 plus 160. Okay, now my dear friends, if you solve this, we get 10449.92 centimeter cube. Okay, now my dear friend, this is in centimeter cube. Now we have to convert it into the liter. We have to convert it into the liter. So we know that 1 liter is equals to what? 1000 centimeter cube. Okay, and for 1 centimeter cube we have 1 upon 1000 liter. Okay, so now we have to convert this. So for 10449.92 centimeter cube is equals to 10449.92 divided by 1000. Okay, so the point will shift to this point, so we get 10. Okay, 449. Okay, and this will become approximately 10.45 liter. Okay, my dear friend, so volume of frustum in liter which is equals to 10.45 liter. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. So now my dear friends, the rate of milk is rate of 1 liter milk is what? 20 rupees. Okay, so rate of 10.45 liter milk is what? This is equals to 10.45 into 20. So this will give rupees 209. Okay, my dear friend. So this is what? This is the rate of 10.45 liter milk. Okay. So now, my dear friend, now we have to find the cost of container. So for finding this, we have to find the surface area. Okay, what is? Yes, surface area of the container. So now, my dear friends, for finding the surface area of container, first of all we have to find the slant height. So we know that slant height is equals to under root h square plus r1 minus r2 whole square. So this will is equals to 16 square plus 20 minus 8 whole square. So this will become 16 square plus 12 square. Okay, so now if we solve this, we get L is equals to under root 400. So this will give 20 centimeter. This will give what? 20 centimeter. Okay. Yes. So now, my dear friends, we have to find the total surface area. So what is the total surface area? So the total surface area of this container is, first of all, we have to find the curved surface area. Okay. And in curved surface area, we have to add the area of this lower part, the area of the lower circular section. Okay. So this part is open, so we have to not include this part, so we have to include just the lower part of this section. Okay, so now the total surface area TSA of metal is equals to CSA of metal plus area of bottom circle. Okay, my dear friend. So now, what is the CSA of metal? We know that CSA of frustum is pi into R1 plus R2 into L plus area of bottom circle is pi into R2 square. Okay, so this is 22 upon 7. Okay, my dear friends, into what is R1? We have R1 is 20 plus R2 is 8 and L is 20 plus 22 upon 7 into 8 square. Okay, my dear friend. So now 22 upon 7 we are taking as a common. So we get 28 into 20 plus 64. Okay, so now if we solve this, we get 22 upon 7 into, if we multiply this, we get 560 plus 64. Okay, my dear friend. So this will become 22 upon 7 into 624. Okay, I hope you get this point. So if we solving this, we get 1960 centimeter square. So this is the approximate answer. This is what? Approximate answer. Approximate. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. So now, my dear friends, let's find the cost of the container. So we have a cost is 8 rupees per 100 centimeter square. So cost of metal for 100 centimeter square is what? 8 rupees. Okay, my dear friends. So now, my dear friends, we have to find cost of metal for 1 centimeter square, which is 8 upon 100. Okay, now cost of metal for 1960 centimeter square. So this will be 8 upon 100 into 1960. Okay, my dear friend. So if we solve this, we get rupees 157. So this is our, my friend, again this is our approximate answer. Okay, my dear friend, I hope you understand these things. So our answer is what? 157. So cost of container is rupees 157. This is our answer. I hope, my dear friends, you understand these things. So now let's move to the next question, which is, yes, a metallic right circular cone is 20 centimeter high. Okay, and whose vertical angle is 60 degree. Whose vertical angle is what? 60 degree, which is cut into two parts at the middle of its height by a plane parallel to its base. If the frustum so obtained is drawn into a wire of diameter 1 upon 16 centimeter, find the length of the wire. Okay, so my dear friends, we have a right circular cone of 20 centimeter high and whose vertical angle is what? 60 degree. So our diagram is look like this. Okay, this is our right circular cone. This is the cutting part. This is the cutting section where a plane is cut the cone. This is our angle, which is 60 degree. This is what? Yeah, this is 60 degree. Okay, I hope you get this point. So total height is what? 20 centimeter. Okay, so it is cutting from the middle, so this will become h1 and h2, which is 10 centimeter and 10 centimeter. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you get this point. So my dear friends, we know that this is the case of conversion of solid from one shape to another shape. Okay, in this, so this frustum we have to convert into the wire and we have to find the length of the wire. Okay, and we know that volume of the frustum is equals to volume of the wire because the volume doesn't change. Okay, my dear friend. So first of all, we have to find the volume of this frustum. For finding the volume of the frustum, we have to find the radius of this frustum. What is? Yes, radius of this frustum. So now, my dear friends, we are considering it as a 30 degree angle because from this middle there is a line which is intersect, which is cut point at D. Okay, and this line cutting this angle into two equal parts, which is 30 degree. Okay, so now in triangle, if you see that AEG, in which triangle? This triangle AEG. This is, we know that this is perpendicular, means this is 90 degree. So this will become, we know that tan 30 degree. What? We know that tan 30 is what? Perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular upon base. Okay, my dear friends. And in this triangle, perpendicular is what? EG. Perpendicular is EG and base is AG. And we know that AG is what? 10 centimeter. AG is what? 10 centimeter. So here we can write it as EG upon AG. Okay. Now what is the value of tan 30? The value of tan 30 is, this is 1 upon root 3. We already learnt about this. Okay. So now my dear friend, here is EG is same because we have to find it. What is AG? We know that this is 10 centimeter. Okay. So now EG is 10 upon root 3. Okay. And we have to multiply root 3 upper and root 3 in the downward. So we have EG is equals to 10 root 3 upon 3 centimeter. I hope my dear friends you understand these things. So this is what? This is R1. So my dear friends, EG is what? EG we have R2. Okay. And we have R1 is what? DC. Yes. So my dear friends, EG is what? EG is R2. EG is what? R2. And R1 is what? DC. R1 is DC. And EG is R1. Okay my dear friend, I hope you get this point. So now EG is equals to R2 is equals to 10 root 3 upon 3 centimeter. Okay my dear friends, so this is what EG. Now we have to find R1 means DC. So in triangle, let's do here. In triangle ADC, okay, tan 30 is equals to, this is a 90 degree, okay, and this is our angle 30 degree. Okay my dear friends, so DC is what? Perpendicular, and AD is what? Base. So DC upon AD, and we know that DC we have to find upon AD is 20 centimeter. Okay, so this is equals to 1 upon root 3, which is equals to DC upon 20. Okay, now my dear friends, DC is what? DC is equals to, here is, you can see that DC is equals to 20 upon root 3. What? 20 upon root 3. Okay, again we have to normal this. We have to multiply root 3 and root 3 in numerator and denominator. So this will become 20 root 3 upon 3 centimeter. So my dear friends, what is DC? DCR R1. DC is what? DCR R1. So DC is equals to R1 is equals to 20 root 3 upon 3 centimeter. So we have my dear friends R1 and R2. Okay. Now my dear friends, we have to find the volume of frustum. So volume of frustum is equals to, we know that 1 upon 3 pi h into R1 square plus R2 square plus R1 R2. Okay, now the height of frustum is, 10 centimeter. Okay, this H2 is the height of frustum. Okay, so now here we can write it as 1 upon 3 into pi into height is 10, and here is 20 root 3 upon 3 square plus 10 root 3 upon 3 square plus 20 root 3 upon 3 into 10 root 3 upon 3. Okay my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. So now 1 upon 3 into pi into 10 into 20 root 3 is 400 into 3, which will have 1200 upon 9. Okay, I hope you get this point. Now plus 10 square means 100 and root 3 square means 3. So 100 into 3 is 300 upon 9 plus 20 into 10 200, and root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 100 into 3, 200 into 3 is what? 600 upon 9. So this is okay my dear friends. So now we have volume is, yes, here is 1 upon 3 into pi into tan bracket. Here is 1200 upon 9 plus 300 upon 9 plus 600 upon 9. Okay, my dear friend. And if we solve this, we get 1 upon 3 into pi into tan, and this will become 9, and here is 1200 plus 300 plus 600. Okay, my dear friends. So this will become 1 upon 3 into pi into tan into. Okay, here is 12 plus 3 15, 15 plus 6 21. So this will become 2100 upon 9. Okay, my dear friend. Okay, so this will become 1 upon 3 into 22 upon 7 into 21,000. This 0, if we multiply from this, so we get 21,000 and divided by 9. Okay, I hope you get this point. So now, my dear friends, if we divide this, so we get 7,000, and if we divide this, we get 1,000. So we have 22,000 upon 9 centimeter cube. So this is the what? This is the volume of frustum. Okay, my dear friends. So now, my dear friends, now let's come on to the wire. We have diameter of wire is 1 upon 16 centimeter. Okay, so now, my dear friends, radius is what? Radius of wire is 1 upon 16 into half. So this will become 1 upon 32 centimeter. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you get this point. So now let the length of wire is what? L. So my dear friends, we know that this wire is in the shape of what? Cylinder. Okay, so now, my dear friends, volume of wire is area of the cross section, area of cross section into length of wire into what? Yes, length of wire. So this will become pi r square into L. Okay, so we know that volume of frustum is equals to volume of wire. Okay, so this is what? 22,000 divided by 9 is equals to pi r square L. Okay, yes. So now, my dear friends, 22,000 upon 9 is equals to 22 upon 7 into what is r? Yes, so r is 1 upon 32 whole square into L. Okay, so from this we can easily find the length of wire. So from this will be cancelled 1000 times. So we have L is equals to 1000 into 32 into 32 into 7 divided by 9. Okay, so my dear friends, after solving this, we get L is equals to 796444.44 centimeter. Okay, now we have to convert it into meter. So we get L is equals to 7964.44 meter. So this is our what? Yes, this is our length of wire. So my dear friend, I hope you understand this thing. Okay, so now, my dear friend, this is enough for today. and we will meet in the next lecture with the next amazing topic. Okay, so thank you very much guys for listening me, and take care and goodbye.